Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is The Amateur, where we're here just to talk life, hobbies, politics, ideologies, what have you. And today we're going to be doing my review with Smile Direct Club. This is unsponsored. This is, not a promotion or anything. I'm not getting paid to do this though. I mean, if they want to drop money my way, I'm more than willing to help. But essentially, I'm just going to be, this whole video will hopefully will be over the course of 6 months. And I'll just be documenting my journey and my experience with Smile Direct Club. If it did or didn't work, it does what it says that it is supposed to do. So that's kind of what this is for. Dental care and straightened teeth, like that's one of the most common cosmetic surgeries in the United States. Most other places, particularly UK, they get a bad rap for it. Don't particularly care about the alignment of teeth as long as your teeth are strong and you're brushing them every day. But here the straight teeth is important for looks, and so that's just something interesting to think about. So just to kind of begin, and understanding why I decided to go with Smile Direct Club and not any other. And I guess my history as well. So I used to wear braces back in the day. My two front teeth they were coming in crooked, so they were turned in. And so my mom got me braces. I think I got them when I was in 6th grade, wore them for like 2 or 3 years, I can't remember, and then was supposed to wear a retainer. I lost the retainer like 3 times, and of course, me being young and not realizing that these things cost money, it was just like, oh, what a lot of da. But like the 3rd time I lost it, and by losing it, I usually took it out, wrapped it in my napkin at lunch, and then tossed it in the trash every single time. So after the 3rd time that happened, my mom was like, all right, you're done. You're done. You're done. And so I was done. And I didn't really care or worry about it later. But then about 3 years ago was when I started to notice that my teeth were starting to turn back in. Especially it was starting to get a lot harder to floss in between these teeth right here. I had a gap, and gaps in teeth are fine. My dad has one. But that was also the thing that started to get me to notice more that my teeth are starting to turn in. So the main reason why I wanted to get them realigned again is just because it did, teeth, food got stuck in there a lot. And so that was my decision. If you are choosing or you're looking into Smile Direct Club, they do recommend, or having had braces beforehand is you're going to be a better candidate. This is a sort of solution that is at your own, I wouldn't say at your own pace, but you are the owner of it. There is supposed to be like a doctor or something that's supposed to come in and check on it. It's like a whole experience, but I guess I should say, so you have Smile Direct Club, you have Invisalign, and then you have your standard braces with some that can go in the front and some that they can put behind your teeth in case that's a big thing for you. You don't want it to get there. There's pros and cons to both of it. The pros of the hard glued on braces is that they're there. You don't have to touch it. You can eat and drink with them on. You don't remove anything. They're there, and you just have to regularly go to a doctor to have them tightened, and just making sure that they're going on track. And it depends on the crookedness, or how crooked, or how much of an overbite or underbite or whatever is that's wrong with the teeth, that will be the better, stronger option, usually with more firmer results. I think it does take longer, lasts over time, whereas with Invisalign or with Smile Direct Club, it's less visible. It is more difficult because, again, you're not supposed to be eating or drinking anything but water with these on. And I am a snacker. So that can be problematic when you have to take them out, chew, and then you need to clean your teeth so that you're not putting plaque and, trapping that plaque in. So it can be more of a hassle than you might want it to be, as well as just the consistency. Because again, with these liners, at least because it kind of has the instructions, and I'll show all that stuff later, but some of the instructions on it are saying that you need to wear it pretty much for 22 out of the 24 hours of the day, which is like you only get 2 hours. You're technically supposed to only have 2 hours throughout the entire day to eat, or that's how long they should be off of your teeth. Other than that, they're in your mouth and you're wearing them, you're sleeping them, etc. So like, if you don't stay disciplined, and this is going to be why I am so late into this, like that's going to be a problem. And so, like, I think way back in December of 2021, which is almost a year ago, is when I decided to do it. Oh, also price-wise, I forgot to mention that. For the Invisalign, I think it costs a little bit over $2,000. And I'm not sure how much it cost for standard braces or for Invisalign. I'll probably just show that blurb on the screen just so you can see price-wise what you're kind of working with. But again, for Smile Direct Club, that is the cost for the whole thing, plus a $99 for your final retainer that they'll give to you at the end. And they'll send everything to you in a box. And that is like your full treatment, but we'll get there. Anyway, so about in December 2021, about a year ago, is when I decided to finalize mine. So Smile Direct Club, I saw my ad, I think, on Snapchat, because I was already like thinking about it, looking things up, and an ad came across Snapchat about how affordable it was, how quick and easy with the results. I was like, sure, why not? So I went to their website, and there's two options for what happens first. So if you're in a remote location, or if you're not near any of their in-person centers, what they'll do is they'll send you a molding kit, where basically you'll take the imprint of your teeth with the gum, like you may have done this before. They'll give an impression of your teeth, and that you send it back to them, and then they'll work their magic to understand kind of what your treatment alignment needs to be. Or if you have an in-person office or website or office site available, to just go there, and then you'll have one of the techs or a doctor do a 3D modeling, which is what I did. So I went to, I was in Atlanta, so that's where I went to, and they did a 3D modeling. I also left with the free white brightening kit, which I'll also show. And then they'll send you your full kit. For me, it was an issue because it did take a while, just because of where I was location-wise. So that delayed it. And then my first experience for putting in, so they'll give you like this practice retainer just to kind of get you used to it. And that one, when I first put it in, it hurt my teeth. It hurt my mouth so bad. Like my gums were so sore. It was ridiculous. Like it was so painful. I didn't want to continue, so I didn't. And you may have noticed I think the first time that I wore it, was in one of my shorts, so you may have seen me in it and like talking really funny, because that was what that was. But just to show a little bit of what's going on, what I left with first was this whitening kit, which is this LED. Essentially, this is like this LED strip light that'll plug in. You can either plug it USB-C or like the regular one. I think there is supposed to also be an adapter for an iPhone. Here is the iPad adapter. I'll plug it into my iPad and see if that'll light it up. So it is this pretty white UV light that you in your mouth. So there's also this two-part type thing. So you're supposed to rub this white this gel on your teeth. It comes with the applicator on the inside, and I might do another video of just that, so you can see if there is an effect of this. But you have this, and then you have the white light. You hold it in for 5 minutes, and that's supposed to be a whitening treatment. I don't know its level of effectiveness, but we'll see. I can do another video on that just so you can see if it's something worthwhile. I want to say this kit or whatever, it's like a $45 one. If you want the full actual kit, because this is like a tester or like a teaser, maybe you might want to say it would be like $90. I can show those prices on there. So that's that. It comes into this box, open for a lifetime supply of confidence is what it says. And it's a little bit everywhere. It's been a while since I first opened it. It came with this here, and that's what most of this was in here. I think it's like instructions, things that you need to read, your liner guider, or liner guide. So like these are all the things that come in this little pouch that you have for at your disposal to use. So here's just an example of the first practice retainer. So you're supposed to, like, this one that I'm wearing. It comes in this little kit. It tells you how long. This is your liner 1. It tells you how long you're supposed to wear it. So it says wear for 22 hours for a day for 1 week. So I haven't been doing it, like I've been doing it. I started to do it about a little over a week ago, not as consistently as this thing is saying, but I'm going to move on to the next step because I've literally have been in this phase for like the last 6 months. So I think it's time to move on. What else comes in this kit? I think it's everything. I may have missed some things because again, it's been a while, so sorry. But this is some teeth cleaning tablets. I think these are the kind that will color your teeth and help you make sure you get all the plaque out. You got... Actually, those are cleaning tablets to clean the retainers. So not for your teeth, for the retainers. Some mints. It comes, oh, let me show the box. It comes with, I don't know if it comes with this, but this is floss. I also have a water flosser that I use. Again, these are the 2 whitening gels, some chapstick, because having them in does make your lips really, really dry. So chapstick, maybe not use the one that it comes with, but definitely have some Carmex, some Blistex, Vaseline, something. And then this is a case retainer that I just put back in here, but I've had this out for the most time. This is going to be the case for the retainer or for your liner, whatever you want to call it. Transportable, and it also comes with it comes with this mirror thing. If I can't get it open, oh, here we go. So the back is supposed, what the frick? The back is a mirror. It's magnetically, did I break it? Hope not. Anyway, it's magnetically released, so you have a mirror there. I did break it though, not today, but it is broken. And then there's supposed to be like a couple of extra things that I don't have in here. One is supposed to be like, so there's supposed to be periodic checkups with the doctor that you're supposed to initiate. I've never done it because I haven't been doing it, where you're supposed to open your mouth and take pictures to send to them to make sure that your alignment is going well. And there's also like there was like a purple tong thing that helps you take it out without touching it with your fingers, but like I just pop it out. But maybe if you have nails, that might be something that's more interesting for you. And then lastly, down here, this is where it starts with the treatment. So like, oh shoot. So this is the sticker here, but essentially, like if I were to lift this all the way up, it has all the continuous aligners that I would need to wear. And again, for my particular, what I was asking for, which again was just returning my teeth back to how they were intended to be, as well as just closing that gap a little bit. They said for my plan, it would only take 6 months to get there before I had to wear my final retainer, which I don't know where that final retainer is. It got sent to me and I don't know where it is, so that's not an issue. And then, I don't know how this will jump around, but I did find it says here on the box, small stretcher below. So if you just lift up this purple canvas, you get the small stretcher. And this is a picture of what it looks like. This is what you're supposed to do to take a picture. And then also here are the purple tongs that you can use. It's not really a tong, but you're supposed to just check it out, take this out so you don't have to touch it with your mouth or touch it with your fingers. And then the rest of your treatment is in this bottom half of the box as far as like where the rest of the liners are. Yeah, so I'll just go ahead and I'll open my next pair. It comes with a pre-perforated line. I'm going to take the sticker off and stick it to my next one. Little new retainers. Oh, okay, so for me, for the pain, I actually got stung on the tongue by a bee a while ago. Not the best experience I've ever had, to be quite honest. But from that experience, I got some topical oral lidocaine. So like lidocaine that's for the mouth region. So I found that putting that on my gums, because it's a numbing agent if you don't know what lidocaine is, putting some on my gums, it's mainly my top gums. My bottom gums are fine, but my top gums, like, those are the ones that I feel the most discomfort. And there will be discomfort because you're literally shifting your bones. Like, you're shifting your bones, so it's gonna hurt. I would say I found that that's helped me with the throbbing and the numbing of it. So, and for me as well, like, after maybe 3 days, 4 days of wearing it, it goes away because your teeth are starting to get used to it. So I'm going to go into, as it says here, week 2 or a line or 2 wearing for 22 hours per day for 1 week. And hopefully I will be doing this consistently and not like, because it just gets really annoying, and that's just me. I just hate it. I'm not a fan that I'm in control of this, but I'm gonna go ahead and take my current ones out. I just got sticky. I would recommend obviously cleaning your teeth and cleaning your aligners pretty regularly, because again, like, these will have plaque buildup if you don't. And popping them in, and I feel like this is gonna hurt. I should also note that I do have my wisdom teeth in as well. Like, I don't want to know anybody, okay, so these are the new ones. I'm already starting to feel that discomfort and that throbbing pain. You can see it getting brighter outside behind me. That's all that I have for now. If you have any questions that I might be able to answer in the comment sections, please put them there. And again, I'm just an amateur reviewer here, so don't know too much about anything. And make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.